So, everybody, welcome to today's live hush. Alright, what are we looking at, Abe? Link's mean inversion pivots show really far away, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Let's start with the NASDAQ 100. That'd be funny. Now we're good. Man, this is some crazy price action, I'll tell you. So what do we care about on this chart, eh? Suppose we could find a daily mean inversion pivot. Like to the upside, that's what I'm talking about. Because we just broke that resistance. Let me ask you a question though. Alright, so if the major indices are supposed to be a measurement of an economy's health, is our economy as healthy as it was in January of this year? I don't think it is. Which means that we can define this as delusional, if you like. Question is, can we remain liquid longer than the market can remain irrational? It has always been the question. It's possible. If we can just define a short-term turn-down period, we might be able to play here. Because everybody's looking at this trend line. And yes, I'm drawing it broken, because that's the way you're supposed to draw trend lines. Just give the points of contact where they actually are, please. And they're golden. It's beautiful. Yeah, quick point. Don't draw your trend lines like this, because that's wrong. Okay. This is a defined trend, and that's problematic. Like, how have we treated other broken trend lines in this uptrend? That's how I like to know. It's not particularly clean. I guess we can use quad CCI to define these trends. It would be far more accurate. Which is, I don't know why I didn't start by doing that. Okay, we care about this. I just want to do 200 period trend on indication we can. It's pretty clean. Also, if you guys are watching this and you have any questions about any charts you look at, please just ask. I will look at those charts that you want me to look at. Not seeing any plays here I want to take, I'll be honest. There's no real overexpansion because this trend has been very defined and sustained, and we're defining volatility as the trend. Huh. So, silver's been breaking out. Let's check that out. I sent the obligatory "Did you buy silver?" text to my friends and family. And like, no, we were too busy shorting airlines. Like, well, sure. Reasonable, but come on. Sub 50%. We can define the trend pivot on this, so that's nice. ACAT is going to treat this real nicely. And they are rolling out a fix for indicator timeout, so fingers crossed. Nice. We are trending outside the 3.2 standard deviation. Goodness gracious. That is certainly a defined trend. Trend pivot is currently at 20.5. So far away. That's because this is a parabolic move. Kamari, how are you, my dude? How's the book? Any questions on what you've read? I'm sure you have some. I'm happy to answer anything you might have. Because that is a dense book. Yeah, that's parabolic. Volatility theory does not play well with that. We could use the brick wall theorem with every period above 200 there. How often does it work? It works, but it usually has one more leg down before it finally stops kicking. So I would guess something like that, because we've hit that critical mass. Probably go like bang, bang, like that. We might not go down that sharply, but you get the point. It's heavy, man. Yeah, I have a lot. Go for it. I am in a good mood. I'll answer any questions about volatility theory you might have. Let us entertain with a live now and ask later. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at Bitcoin. A little uptick. Oh, I guess that's a wick PM cross. I'd like to see a little bit more expansion from the other periods before I call anything, though, because this is still pretty neutral waiting on the 200. Link on the daily. If you combine it with the 1 hour too, I can do that. Yeah, that's already active. Alright, try the 1 hour. Show me that wave PM reading, eh? What's the magnet do? Anchors will be snapped on the closest values of nearby Mars. Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, man. I like that. Okay. We're going to turn it off now. Yeah, would you look at that? We have perfectly respected the trend pivot. Good. So as long as we're above this pivot, which is currently defined as the 160? Does money flow indicators have some impact, or is it useless as RSI? Actually, MFI is probably one of the few volume indicators I'm going to use. It's tolerable in scalping strategies. I actually have a template for it. Hold on. 5-minute scalping strategy. This is super old, by the way. I'm talking like almost 3 years old. Essentially, this was a short-term reversal strategy where if you are overbought or oversold in the MFI, and then you have decreasing strength on the MACD, then it's a viable position. It's really simple and very outdated, but it can work. On the 5-minute chart, that is. Yeah. I guess it's okay. I don't trade on anymore, but I used to, and I guess that attests to something. This is a cool one. Hold on. I liked this one. This was a pretty good trend identification chart layout. Although it's pretty much outdated by quad CCI at this point, but it was pretty effective at swing low, swing highs. Okay. That was a tangent. I'm going to go back on...
You're taking what you want right from me. Wrapped up in so much life is just the way you hold me.
I don't like it's personal matter. Yeah, that's fair. RSI, I'll put it like this. It's like, why do you want to play with wooden golf clubs? Right? There's so many better tools in your arsenal. Sure, it can get the job done, but why would you not want the best and newest stuff? Yeah, so this is an active breakout. Oh god, this is a really old version of ACAT. What have I done? This is brand new. That's fascinating. Okay, well, let's refresh the page. Parmesan. Link on the daily. All right. So on the daily, we're trending outside the 3.2 standard deviation of the long story extended period. But we did see this reading. You're going to like this. Every period, low 0.7, crossover, everything's sloping in the same direction. What happens? Trend happens. How nice. Let's get ACAT. ACAT's not going to load. We want to look at the 80 period. Can you tell me brief about Ichimoku? Sure. If I didn't get into volatility theory, I would probably be using Ichimoku. Although any sufficiently esoteric strategy will always prove itself right due to the flexibility of its loopholes to allow winning scenarios even when there aren't ones. In hindsight. Elliott Waves is the most obvious example of that, but Ichimoku does have a lot of flexibility, and typically with Ichimoku, you want to go with the hard signals. Like, there's a lot of soft signals in Ichimoku, but you're really going to drop your win rate if you take the soft ones too. Where did I set this to? 80? Oh shit, I just deleted it. Alright. So my point is, trend pivot's really far away. On the 1 hour, we might get something different. Yeah. 1 hour is interesting. This is actually downward expansion here. So every period is below 0.7. 14 period crosses up above the 100. Which way is the CCI weighted? Oh, negatively. So what happens? We begin a downward trend on this candle. But you might be saying, Dad Shark, it hasn't even broken support yet. How do you know it's doing that? Well, because with the wave PM cross, you have bearish weighting after a period of compression. It's beautiful. So that would be a short take profit signal. We can't actually define a bullish mean reversion now. You're gonna like this. Oh boy, here we go. So we're gonna get our trend pivot. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be around here.
First impression, second tries, never trusted destiny.
Change the music. Yeah, David Maxim trick. All right, we timed out our execution. All right, well, let's find it manually on the 90 period. Nice. Bullish mean inversion. Oh, thank you. My pleasure. Feel free to ask any questions about volatility theory. I will be happy to answer. So here we are looking for 90 and 9 period CCI roll up. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, no long signal yet, but we should get one. If we generate a new swing low here, that would definitely be a good long. Just be aware that it's probably going to be short-lived. We're probably just going to see another hop here, and I'm not going to make any bets beyond that. I mean, I'm still long from May, and I'm just going to stay along, so. Myth is having a party. It's nice. Unibright's as volatile as ever. It's fine. Seth, USD breaking out? I'm not seeing it just yet. Hold on. Could be. Nothing to find yet. Alright, what else you guys got for me, eh? I'm also watching the YouTube comments if that helps. I'm gonna get a glass of water. You guys type out your questions. I'll be back. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. I guess I could just do this too. There we go. That should do something for you. I'm not seeing any questions. All right. Well, that's it for today, folks. I guess that's it for today. It's been a pleasure. I'll talk to you all, let's do tomorrow. 2:30 p.m. All right. Have a good one.